AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup. Matt Cain is on the mound for the Giants in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Mookie Betts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Duffy is over. Makes the play, one away. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? This is kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player. I don't think many had him pegged to be one of the best run producers in the game coming into this season.
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 25 for him on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Victor Martinez will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Denard Span is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Hunter Pence steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Runner goes for second, hit to short. Bogaerts has it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Buster Posey will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Posey, high drive, left field, out of here. A two-run shot for Buster Posey. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece. Brandon Belt stands in as he looks at a called strike. Called strike 0-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Brandon Crawford gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Pablo Sandoval will step forward to start us out here in the second with his club down a run.
Yeah, and you figured that you'd be in pretty good shape after a 2-run top of the first, but not so.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Span. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Bradley Jr.
Kane has his target. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away.
Left fielder
Brock Holt will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Striding into the box, Rick Porcello. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. He'll go the short way to Panic at second, and that ends. Joe Panic will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
Stepping in, Angel Pagan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away. Now to the plate, Matt Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1. Mookie Betts is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Span moves over. 1 down.
Now batting number 15.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Cain's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Pagan, still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. It'll be Denard Span to lead us. And there is Denard Span. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Hunter Pence stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Snap throw from the catcher. And again, he's back in safely. Hit well on the ground to first. 1 there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Pence. He's gone on the double play. Into the box now, Buster Posey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there, strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Victor Martinez will start things off when we come back. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Red Sox 2. And here is Victor Martinez now. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
Victor Martinez.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Cain sets. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Pagan. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Brock Holt is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Oh, and Cain might have tried to ramp up on that one as it'll be a wild pitch. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And this is where you have to be smarter at the plate. There's a good chance they're working around you with the base open, so don't go helping them out.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Span to the track. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
I tell you, I bet you that guy's thinking the same thing I am. That ball looked like it was destined to be a flyout off the bat, but it winds up making it all the way off the wall out there. By the time he's able to regroup, it's too late to prevent this from becoming an RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Rick Porcello, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And the more 3-2 counts they can run up on this guy, the better off they're going to be. The quicker you run up that pitch count, the quicker you maybe get this guy out of here.
High in the air out to center field. Span has a read on it, and that retires the side. But an RBI triple gets the Red Sox a run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Hit hard to short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35.
Brandon Crawford stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounded to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Matt Duffy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Mookie Betts will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled. Kane into the windup. 0-2 on its way. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
now batting number
1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. This is line to left. Pagan is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Xander Bogaerts steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air and deep to left center field. Span going back on it, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 11 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hot shot to third. Duffy is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Joe Panik comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Angel Pagan stands in. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out.
Angel.
Line drive to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Matt Cain comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Denard Span steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Runners off for second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that misses 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. Well, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Victor Martinez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it. Span. 1 away. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Brock Holt tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Oh, and Cain might have tried to ramp up on that one as it'll be a wild pitch. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Three and 0 now. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. George Cantos will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Chris Young will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Too high, 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Mookie Betts strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Dustin Pedroia steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Wow, you've got the bases loaded and you've gone after 2 straight pitches out of the zone. Should be 2-0 right now.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Joe Kelly will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
number 56.
Leading off the inning, Hunter Pence, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out. Buster Posey strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
The first baseman,
Brandon Belt will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
the shortstop.
Brandon Crawford will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Just missing here, 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Swing and a miss, good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Duffy. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Use it.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
On the money.
Giants leave a couple. Back here in San Francisco, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Hanley Ramirez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is low, ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
now batting,
Victor Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Pablo Sandoval digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Joe Panik will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Angel Pagan will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Angel Pagan will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And now this is swung on and missed, and Pagan is a strikeout victim here. One away. Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Denard Span gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Again to first. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. 3 runs, 7 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty Javier Lopez.
Javier Lopez.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Center fielder number 25, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ground ball right side. Annick's able to get there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder
Brock Holt stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Dribbled back toward the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Travis Shaw will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Another one sent foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Giants 3. Anthony Varvaro is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Pence around second. He's on his way to third. And the Giants can't ask for much more. It's a leadoff triple. Buster Posey comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run. And that's in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Brandon Belt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 5-4. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Santiago Casilla will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mookie Betts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Pence over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman
Dustin Pedroia comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Xander Bogaerts is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Casilla pauses. Here's the first pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Third baseman, number 5.
Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year. Currently third in that department. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. Manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Angel Pagan is at the plate as he watches ball one. Holt on the move. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with two men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And he'll get the congratulations out there on the mound. That is save number 20 for him on the year.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm